got Adam to stay around because you put out a cover recently of Midnight Montgomery.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. Play this here.
Dude, thanks.
'Cause it's midnight in Mon-
Oh, that was playing on my phone. I was like, why is that trying to play on my phone? Do it again.
in Montgomery.
Here, you can play the whole thing again.
'Cause it's midnight in Montgomery. Just hear that whippoorwill. See the stars light up the purple sky. Feel that lonesome chill.
I'm about to talk about artist whose biggest hit was a cover song.
Oh, man.
So, but when you did that was up on Amazon for a while, right?
Yeah.
And only Amazon?
Yeah.
So did they pay for you to do that since it's an exclusive, or do you do it and work out a deal with them?
Yeah, so, I mean, they just came to us because they were just getting a bunch of artists right now to kind of do that. And they would, they would fund the recording, and then, they have an exclusive for a while. So it was up on Amazon. It was kind of like their thing for, I guess, 3 months, and then we sent it everywhere else.
That's a pretty cool deal.
It is super cool.
Because it's expensive to record a song.
It is not cheap.
To the producer, to get people to come play on it.
Yeah.
Like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a pretty cool deal. Good for Amazon for doing that. This is
Yeah.
a really cool, a little bit more.
Midnight in Montgomery.
And it's all over everything now, so you can find it wherever you listen.
You can find it wherever you listen to music.
Well, and I was going to tackle this without you. You are the reigning champion in music trivia, so I was like, hey, stick around. So whether they turned a good song into a great song or just reinvigorate an old classic, these are all artists whose biggest hit of their career, some of these so far,
Okay.
was a cover song. Their biggest commercial and chart success, okay?
Okay.
So we have clips of the originals and the covers. So, we'll play Alison Krauss, When You Say Nothing at All first. Here you go.
The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you never leave me. The touch of
Now, who sang it originally?
Keith Whitley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The smile on your face lets me know that you need.
So both of them are so good. It's hard to pinpoint which one makes you feel more.
I know, and because this was my favorite Keith Whitley vocal, and this was the thing that this song is this one and Stranger to the Rain. I'm No Stranger to the Rain. Those are my two Keith Whitley
Man,
songs.
Stranger to the Rain is such a jam.
But this song also introduced me to Alison Krauss, and so it's hard. I don't know if I can pick a favorite between the two.
And most times that you have a cover, maybe Taylor Acorn put out a song last week, Matchbox 20 Unwell.
Oh yeah.
And it's really good.
Yeah.
And her version of it made me listen to the words more than the original did, which is obviously a much bigger hit.
For
Like
sure.
an international smash.
just a little unwell, I know right now.
But this song makes me feel it more
Yeah.
because of the production, because of how she sings it.
Yeah.
Usually a cover versus the original, one of the other will do one of the other.
For sure.
But though Alison Krauss and Keith Whitley, they both are like heart stabbers in different ways.
Yeah, and I think the thing that makes a voice is everybody tends to think well, he's a good singer. He hits all the notes. The thing that brings it out, I think, in songs is the texture of the voice, how the voice actually vibrates through the speakers. And Alison Krauss and Keith Whitley, I mean, they're just masters of singing, with tone and with clarity and a sharpness that it's just not many other places.
I probably haven't streamed or played I'm No Stranger to the Rain in so many years, but tonight, after talking about it, last night I was listening to Pay Me in Birmingham,
Oh man, yeah.
and I tweeted about it.
You tweeted about it, yeah.
And I said, man, because there's a key change whenever he goes from chorus to chorus, because it goes, would you pay me a Birmingham? And then it switches up, and the key change goes, there it is right there. There's the key change.
Boom.
And I was like, oh. I just hadn't listened to it. I was sitting in my room working last night on the show, looking up some stuff, reading some notes, and I heard that key change. I was like, man, I haven't even noticed the key change because I knew there was such thing as a key change.
Yeah.
I tweeted it out, and he retweeted it.
They started using key changes, so much that it just got cheesy, and so now it's kind of passe to do a key change in a song. But man, a well-placed key change will kick you right in your heart's crotch.
Let's explain a key change real quick. So on that song, for someone who isn't extremely musical like myself, a key change just means you're singing it in in a different, like, or,
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I would explain it.
Yeah.
Like if I'm talking to you like this, but I want to do a talking key change, I would then do a talk. Yeah, this is a talking key change. I'm
Yeah.
talking like this.
Yeah.
So explain it now in a more musical way.
So in a more musical way, you can kind of think of like every song is in a key. So think of the key as like the floor of the house. And so your feet are on the floor, and then you can jump around on the floor, and you can do flips on the floor, do jumping jacks, or just sit on the floor if you want to. And that's kind of what melodies do. They play off of that floor. Now, when you have a key change, it's like the floor of the house all of a sudden elevates, and then you're at a different spot, And so you're coming from a different. You're doing flips on a different floor.
The national anthem has a key change in it.
No, not necessarily.
Oh,
Like,
how I sing it does.
You're advanced. You're an
how I
advanced
sing
singer.
it
Yeah.
does. All right, here's another one. Let's see. I'll Always Love You, obviously. Whitney Houston. And I would imagine, unless you know country music a little bit, and I think for us this is old hat, but Dolly did this, recorded it, wrote it, 1982. Big hit for Dolly. Here's the Dolly. Dolly did my radio show. She's done it a few times, but one time she came in and she was in a really good mood, and I know if somebody's in a good mood, I can go places
Yeah.
that if they're not.
Yeah.
If they're not in the best mood or they're in a middle mood, they kind of just talk about it and we'll veer off a little bit. Like I know the floor, I know
Yep.
the key.
You know the key.
Yeah, but if they're just in a great mood, I'll go all over with them just to
Yeah.
kind of see where their head. And Dolly got into a whole thing about writing all of her hits, and I think she wrote this one and Jolene the same day.
Same day.
And she talked about that, and I'd heard that before, but she talked about that.
That's so cool.
And that she was in Nashville, driving near where the radio station is, and she heard Whitney Houston singing this on the radio. Didn't even know she cut it.
Are you
And was
serious?
like, huh. Like she had heard she might for a
Oh my
movie,
gosh.
but she never heard the version. It had never been confirmed. Like none of that happened, but she heard it on the radio.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine that in 2020? I can't imagine that.
Let's see.
That's wild.
And 2020, yeah, because I think somebody would just cut it at home and then send it off, and it would start to get played. Yeah, yeah. Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash.
I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher.
And that was a cover.
And it burns, burns,
You knew that, right?
burns,
I don't think I knew that.
fire.
So it was written by June and Merle Kilgore,
Okay.
but it was recorded by June's sister, Anita Carter.
I fell into the burning ring of
No, man, I did not know
I
that.
fell down,
See, you should have put that on the music trivia. I would have lost.
Well, we put this in it, so next time if it does come up, you know. This is a knowledgeable music podcast.
How about that?
the ring of fire.
Yeah, I never would have come across that, man. See, I'm a music fan, but I'm just kind of a music fan of like what I like, and I'll get a little bit nerdy, but like I have to really go out of my way to hit something like that, and sometimes I just miss it, you know.
Jimi Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower.
Which of course written by Dave Matthews. For those of you who didn't know.
Almost. But Dave Matthews does a great version of it,
true.
though.
It's true.
Like acoustic, too.
Yeah.
Crushes it. It was written by Bob Dylan. The original was written and performed by Bob Dylan, who recorded the song first, but actually released it after Jimi Hendrix's version was pressed.
Oh wow! See, I didn't know that. My goodness.
Elvis Presley, Hound Dog.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're crying all the time.
Have you ever been to Graceland, by the way?
No,
You should go.
that's what Eddie says too.
Yeah.
Like he says, because I am a music nerd. I love learning about music that I don't really listen to.
Yeah.
I love learning how people popularized genres of music, like the one person that broke it,
Yeah.
and then everybody started following.
Yep.
Like with Elvis, listen, Elvis is one of the biggest pop stars of our lifetime, right? Not even our lifetime, before our lifetime, of ever in modern Western music. But that being said, he was a white person who stole black music.
I mean,
Big-
yeah.
This was Hound Dog was originally performed by a female rock icon, Big Mama Thornton.
You ain't
Ooh.
nothing but a hound dog. Been snooping around my door. You ain't nothing but a hound
You're gonna
dog.
talk voices that do something to you. Listen to that lady sing.
I would love to go to Graceland, though. We were thinking about, Caitlin and I drove to Arkansas, and we're driving back because we got a cabin out there now. We're going back next week.
Oh, nice.
But we were like, we should stop at Graceland. And we're like, oh, yeah, Corona.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we really, because there's nothing for me to, I've stopped in Memphis
Yeah.
a few times in my life.
Yeah.
I think maybe 3 times on that way. And twice, once I got robbed, my car got broken
Oh,
into.
man.
And the other time my car got broken into, but there was nothing, so they couldn't steal anything. So 2 out of 3 times my car was messed with.
Dude, that's messed up.
So we didn't stop.
You
But,
got to stop at Graceland. You got to stop at that Bass Pro Shop Pyramid, man.
you know, that Bass Pro Shop Pyramid, it is cool. But I'm going to pass on
Are
that.
you going to pass? Hard pass?
Hard pass because I can go to Bass Pro Shop here.
Fair enough.
I know Johnny Morris.
That's true. But you can't watch the sunset over the Mississippi River while you have a meal at the top of the pyramid. That's true.
Still?
Yeah, you can. They have a restaurant at the top.
I
It's
just
really
have a
cool.
bad vibe there because 2 out of 3 times I stopped,
I feel that.
like, it's not fair. It's bad luck. I don't think everybody that stops there gets
Yeah.
robbed.
Yeah.
But 2 out of 3 times. Once was at an Olive Garden. Is nothing sacred?
Dude, my favorite trip that I've taken to Memphis, I think it was this last spring. We went to, they do a thing called Country Cares for St. Jude. You know, so
I've been. You know what? I take that. I've been there for that.
Yeah,
I've been to St. Jude a bunch of times. I guess
Yeah.
I don't consider that Memphis.
yeah, fair enough.
It's right in Memphis.
Yeah.
I've been to St. Jude probably 10 times.
Yeah.
And you know what? Never got robbed. Mostly went on a tour bus though, because I would get off work.
That's
we
fair.
would just take a bus so I could get a nap. But go ahead, continue your story.
No.
I'm stupid. I've been so many times.
We snuck out. Me and my radio rep. We snuck out. And we went to Graceland, and I had never been. I'd lived within 2 hours of Memphis my entire life. Never been. And then we go through the whole thing, and we get there, and it, you know, maybe kind of a little bit cloudy or whatever. But we go through the whole thing, and you get to the point where you're in Elvis's racquetball court, the last place where he was seen alive. And then after that, you go into the garden where he's buried. And as we walk through there, like, it starts raining the most, like, gentle, sad, emo rain you've ever seen. And I was like, oh man, this is how it's supposed to be.
What's the coolest part of that whole tour?
Man, I think anytime you get to just like walk around like hallowed ground, like where somebody who breathed such rare air like did their thing, like when you get to walk around there, I mean, there's just like a feeling to it. I kind of get goosebumps thinking about it.
I do want to go. I don't know why I don't associate St. Jude with Memphis.
Yeah,
Because double digits.
St. Jude it's a big. I mean, St. Jude and Memphis, they hold hands, man.
Joan Jett, I love rock and roll.
Oh yeah.
That's a cover. The original was recorded by the Arrows
Dude, I had nothing on that, dude.
in the 70s.
I'm worthless.
How about this? Me and Bobby McGee, Janis Joplin.
Oh yeah.
Freedom is just another word for
Did you ever watch the documentary about her? Came out on probably 2 years ago.
I don't think I did.
Man, she had a sad life.
That is sad.
She had a sad life.
Lives are sad.
She had a sad life for sure. So, you originally performed this? Sang it? Performed it? All that?
I feel like I'm gonna feel dumb when I can't name it.
The original version was written by Chris Christopherson and
Yeah.
performed by Roger Miller.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
But here's the thing, Chris Christopherson, this song didn't come out until after she died. Like, her biggest hit happened after she died.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of outside my purview too. But I'll tell you what's inside my purview.
Go ahead.
Roger Miller doing the soundtrack to the original Robin Hood animated movie on Disney. You remember that?
No.
Robin Hood and Little John run through the forest. That's Roger Miller, dude.
No, I remember, you know it's true, from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Oh, yeah.
Everything I do,
Kevin Costner shooting
I
flaming
do it
arrows
for
through
you.
people.
Yeah. That was Brian Adams.
That was one of the
Brian
first-
Adams. Wait. Brian Adams.
Brian Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan Adams loves when people do that.
They have the same birthday, too, by the way.
Did
you know that?
No, had no idea.
Same exact birthday.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Soft Cell, Tainted Love.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away.
The song was originally recorded in 1964. Here you go, recorded by Gloria Jones.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away.
Wow,
I've
pretty
got
cool.
to
I like that.
get
Alien Ant Farm, Smooth Criminal.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know the two here?
Who was that?
don't-
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Here. Do you know the original?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come
'Cause
on.
I figured this was new.
Yeah,
in
this
it.
is good. This was new enough.
The original is Michael Jackson.
But you want to know something else? I didn't know that until like a couple years later. Like nobody told me until a couple years later. I missed that memo.
Well, we weren't listening to music when Michael Jackson was that Michael Jackson. Like for us, it probably started with like black or white.
Yeah. The Free Willy soundtrack.
Yeah. You kid? But yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Because he did the Super Bowl that year.
the one where he was the Egyptian. Eddie Murphy was in the video. Magic Johnson was in the video. It's escaping me right now.
Yeah.
Not having a good brain.
I'm not a great Michael Jackson trivia.
Yeah,
guy.
I know. I should know that one. Disturbed, The Sound of Silence. Oh, yeah. Which, this one's easy. I think this was a good version. I don't even like Disturbed.
Really?
They're a little too hard for me.
Yeah.
You like them?
No. But
This is a great-
they've had their moments for me for sure.
This is a great version of this song. The original was Simon & Garfunkel.
Hello, darkness, my old
This song is still great.
So good.
I've come to talk with you again.
The Black Crows.
Was it come along and down by the dozen? That ain't nothing but kissing love.
Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm so hard to handle now.
Woo! Saw the Black Crows in Memphis in May. Speaking of Memphis,
They just played the show about 6 months ago before Corona. It was awesome.
really.
Yeah, I love Black Crows. And they did She Talks to Angels. But that's not their original song. Otis Redding, back in the day.
Pretty little thing, let me light your count, cause mama, I'm so hard to handle now. Yes, around.
Freaking Otis, man. Otis could sing the phone book. I would listen to that.
I have a
record.
couple live Otis Redding records. I have one of him in San Francisco just going out and crushing it. And he has so many songs that you know other people for,
Yeah.
but he wrote them.
How about that?
I'm trying to Mike, will you look up that Michael Jackson?
Was it What's Up
No.
with You?
It's a slow song. Lisa Marie Presley's in the video. I remember the whole video. It's probably 1992.
Which one? Sorry, I spaced for a second. What song?
Remember the Time?
That's it.
Remember
Do
the-
you remember
remember the
Yeah,
time?
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's it. Jeff Buckley, Hallelujah. You know how he died?
Swimming.
Jumped down the freaking river. Didn't come back.
Memphis?
In the middle of the night. Was it Memphis?
It might have been. For some reason, I'm picturing the Mississippi River. It might just be that we have been talking about Memphis so much.
The original was Leonard Cohen.
Yeah. A lot of people out there really love them some Leonard Cohen. I
haven't met any of them.
I think he's too smart for me.
Yeah, I'm not a big Leonard Cohen guy. I wish I was.
Yeah. I wish I was smart enough to be a Leonard Cohen guy.
Finally, Quiet Riot. Come on, feel the noise.
Come on, feel
Wait,
the
no way.
noise. Girls, rock your boys.
Originally written and recorded by Slade.
Oh man. What year was that?
I don't know. I don't have a year on that one. Here, I'll give you one more. Bowling for Soup,
Oh yeah.
1985. It was originally written and recorded by the band SR71. There you go.
Bowling for Soup. I like me some Bowling for Soup back in the day.
When I was at Pop, and they were from Texas, they lived in Dallas.
Yeah.
We were in Austin.
They had that song about Texas.
Well, they'd play like every concert, every radio concert we would do. We'd be
Yeah.
like, this week it's Gavin DeGraw and Bowling for Soup. And the next week it's Vanessa Carlton and Bowling for Soup. It was always Bowling for Soup because they made the easy drive down.
Come back to Texas.
It's Owl City and Bowling for Soup. Do you remember Owl City?
Oh yeah. I was walking through Kroger today. They played Owl City. I was like, oh yeah. I remember this
Fireflies,
song.
remember that?
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right. Glad you could hang out.
Yeah.
Did
Thanks
you-
for educating me.
What
I
did
feel
you
smarter.
learn? What was the best thing about that? What did you learn?
Oh, what? I don't know. It's all a blur.
What about
you melted
that,
my
though?
mind?
Come on. What about that? Think about something you just learned.
Oh.
What cover did you not know was a cover?
The Quiet Riot one for sure.
Okay. Johnny Cash, you didn't know.
Yeah, I
Ring
didn't
of
know that.
Fire?
I did not know that was a cover. I had no idea.
You didn't know it, Joan Jett? You learned
Yeah,
so much.
I learned so much, but we've gone through so many.
That's true.
Sorry. There was another one. I didn't know this was a cover. But there was the other one that
We should do the ones he did know. That'd have got us out of this much quicker.
I think I won on the trivia game, so I think you were like, oh, let's talk about all these really smart music things.
Let's
and
make
I
Adam
was like,
look
ah.
All right. He will return either by phone or by studio again another week. Adam Hambrick. Check him out at Adam Hambrick. Straight up your name, right?
Straight up my name.
On Instagram and Twitter. Follow at it. Are you TikToking yet?
I got TikTok, but I haven't really got into it. I just can't I can't full on commit. I'm sure I'll get there eventually. I'm just not quite there yet.
Well, at Adam Hambrick.
I am on TikTok. If you want to catch a stray random TikTok that I do once every couple weeks.
I don't. So, all right, there he is. I'm not catching any TikToks anymore. All right, there you go. Thank you. Hey guys, it's Bobby Bones. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and then go check it out. A lot of artists, a lot of songwriters, a lot of music. Welcome to the Bobbycast channel.